DJ Baker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
Open your mouth, give you a taste.
So when we talk about people who are stunt queens specifically, that's what I'm talking about. When I say dumb, I'm talking about stunt queens. We know who they are. They're usually on Bigo. They like to stunt. You know what I'm saying? Create things that they are creating this situation for them to have the fight. Then when someone gets hurt or someone gets stabbed, then it's, oh my God. When someone ends up in the hospital, it's, oh my God. But you guys have put yourself in this position. You put yourself in this. You revved it up. You put the pieces in place, the situation in place for this to happen. Whether it be liquor, whether it be sex, whether it be just the dozens, and you going back and forth and reading. You know what I mean? Whether it be drugs, whether it be mental health. Whatever it be, but you put the things in the place that, it gives you the ingredients for the combustion. And what happens from the combustion, you never know. This is what keeps the audience enthralled. This is what kept us enthralled with our queasy. That was the dynamic of our queasy. We didn't know how far it would ever get. And so we're waiting to see what the hell happens. Right? This is what happened on Saturday, 6:15. It's the same thing, the same dynamic. You know what I'm saying? You put the pieces in place, and then you create the powder cake, and some pa-boom. You know what I mean? This is clearly a staged situation, even though someone died, but so was January 6th, too. That was staged also. You know what I mean? He set the parameters. He kept telling you guys it was going to happen. He kept telling you it was going to happen. And then it happens, and then everyone's like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is happening. Gosh, why don't you pay attention? Thank you, Royal. Thank you for the paperwork. I totally forgot. I was just going off. I was totally going off what I needed to go off, which was setting the scene so that you understand what level I'm talking about this. And this is why I played the Bigo Boys behind it. Stunt queens. And just because someone dies and there are real bullets involved doesn't mean that wasn't theater. I mean, you see that with, what's his name? What's this fool that just got acquitted? Alec Baldwin. Yeah, the Rust movie, right? That was completely fake. It set up a situation, but how the real bullet get into the gun? Exactly. There's no need to be conspiratorial about this. I mean, the evidence is clearly there. We heard from the eyewitness there that said that they saw someone across the over there that were pointing him out to law enforcement. They just totally ignored them. That's maybe 4 or 5 people who are, not all right in the head, but kind of knew that didn't seem right. You know what I mean? And we wanted to tell the news. We wanted to tell the news that they didn't trust. The news that was the enemy of them. You know what I mean? You go tell the enemy what you saw. Great. Which just means they don't mean any of the things that they're saying. They really don't. The ones that are out there, the lone wolves and the gun plays and stuff like that, there's like what about maybe 1 million of them? Well, you got 300 million people in this country, okay? Let's be real, all right? Maybe 3, 4, 5 million of them, right? And the rest of them, a bunch of you know what I mean? And I'm not being an asshole about it. I'm just being real. Yeah, he's a great guy. I love it. Grab him by the pussy. Lock her up. Yeah. Shithole countries. Kids in cages. Yeah. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you saw somebody doing that, you'd be like, okay, bro. Okay. All right. So this was a completely staged situation, right? The first thing I thought was WWE. I told the mister, I said, this is so WWE. The blood running down the face. You know what I'm saying? You pop the pill in the hand. How are you going to be grabbing your ear with all the blood on it? It's supposed to be gushing, by the way. You got just grazed by a bullet, right? A bullet. You should be gushing. Gushing. Okay? Yeah, everybody should have blood on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's touching you should have blood on their hands. Ain't nobody, everyone was clean cut, man. That hand was crystal clean, like lotioned and moisturized. You know what I'm saying? Like a fake wealthy person would. You know what I mean? Okay. A stunt queen's gonna look good when they go down. Okay. Someone died in this stunt. You know what I'm saying? Just at January 6th. I keep saying it over and over and over again because you need to know that was a stunt. There was no fake election. The election wasn't what you call it, was fair an election. Absolutely, one of the securest elections we've ever had. They said, right? Isn't that what the officials said they've ever had? Yet you guys stormed the Capitol and got shot by police. Great, there you go. And 2 people died. The shooter, who clearly, whatever he did it for, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't know. I don't know if he was paid to take one and the family's going to be taken care of. I don't know. It's not like the white supremacists haven't done that before. They do that every time they shoot a black man. You know, what they do is they go, okay, well, take us to court civilly. You know what I'm saying? Then they take care of them for the rest of their life with a $22 million payout. Well, thank you. I'd rather my son, but $23 million sounds okay. You know what I mean? It's not like these people have a value for life. It's not like he hasn't done this before. Put people at harm's way, his own people at the end of death in order to produce a stunt, whether it be for whatever reason, to get by something, to distract something, to create news about something. This is what he's been doing since he came to, you know what I'm saying, since he's been born. And so to me, it's like, how long does he got to keep doing the same thing before we say, you know what, maybe we should treat this a little differently than we usually do? And let me wrap this up by saying we should be concerned. The concern for retaliation, the concern for the temperature to go up. I know that the joke shits and the giggles. It's funny. It is, because it's completely staged. But what's going to be interesting, the people who are going to not see it as staged, they're going to see it as real. The fist up in the air, fight, fight, fight. They're sending a message. Get ready, everyone. Stand by. It's coming. And so you won't be seeing me out in public much anymore. I've been telling you that. You can't avoid everything. But let me tell you something. You know, I'm praying hard. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody want to see all that. But we can't act like it's not coming. You can't act like you're not prepared. You should be prepared. The least the news and our government and our friends and our families can do is help us prepare for this. We know it's coming. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I'm not trying to be, an alarmist or something, get you all up in the tizzy. But you should be up in a tizzy. And that's the reason why we started the show off the way we did. Because we know you're up in a tizzy. I'm up in a tizzy. I'm ready to go to the election. We know that that's one thing. But what about what we're going to do with these people? These people who have decided to weaponize their hatred, weaponize it to the point where they feel justified in killing people. For stunts, baby, for stunts. That's not good. Download the We Are You radio app, everyone. That way you don't miss a thing. You can keep it locked here. We'll keep you informed of this, all right? Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on We Are You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the We Are You radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on We Are You Radio, the Urban Sound of Pride.